Aries, some of you have been working so hard that you haven't had time for fun, and you're being guided by the universe to actually open up and make a change that is going to be very beneficial. This is going to bring something in that is unusual, but so welcomed in your life. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries for now until June 20th. Now, right now, the energy is shifting again. We've been going through a ton of energy shifts, and if you've been with me for a while, I do energy shift readings for you. Right now, this is a guided reading. So we're seeing this powerful switcheroo where people who have been separated from others are getting ready to take this leap of faith. You're getting ready to expand, to move into something new. Now, what I'm being shown for Aries is you have been doing a lot of work, work. Okay. Some of you have been enjoying life a little bit, but it may not be to the fullest capacity that you're meant to do right now. We work and take a break, right? We're supposed to keep things in balance. But Aries has, over the last 2 to 3 years, always been kind of higher on the putting the energy out and not resting and relaxing. Some of you are meant to be healers, you truly are, and you may have started in that direction but changed the flow. You may have moved into a different path, all right? And energy healers can be in any level. This can be a teacher, this can be a coach, it can be somebody like myself who's giving guided messages to help other people rise into their potential. But I see that you stopped. They're showing me that you stopped. Okay, they want you to have fun. Look at that. I'll get back to that card in a minute. The Nine of Cups. And that's what I mean. That's what this really is about. It's time to enjoy life. And this is your cycle. You're ending a cycle. This is a big breakthrough. This is the time for you to set that aside, whatever you've been working on. Now, if you started going into a humanitarian, an energy healing, health regime, psychology, and anything along the line of being a healer to help other people, and you stopped, they are asking you to reevaluate that. All right, it may be keeping you out of balance, and that might be why some of you let go of it. You may have been putting a lot of energy into it and not getting enough back, especially if you were doing it on social media platforms. It was really challenging over the past few years, high competition. But our world has always had competition, and in order for us to master the light and the dark in life, we have to deal with that. And so some of you, I do see where you've thrown your energy into something else, and they're asking you to reconsider it because you've got joy and happiness in a big way. You have somebody brand new coming in. We're going to look at people around you in a second. You have somebody new. This can be a member of your soul family, a friend, somebody who is going to be your partner. Okay, and whatever is coming for you, but they're on the same level as you. This is somebody you can actually trust, but you may still have some fears and apprehension when it comes to celebrating with other people, trusting other people, because remember, that's why you threw yourself into all of the things you were doing. You're a dynamo. Okay, you are a dynamo, and you are captivating, and people love to listen to you and to watch you. Yet you also have this sense of, okay, you just stay there. I'm going to come this far. All right, we're going to keep this gap. All right, there's an invisible wall in between us and not letting people in. Now, this is that time for you to change that, because my guides are saying that you have been doing this. Again, I'm seeing 2-3 years, 2 to 3 years. It could be longer. For some of you, I don't feel it's less than that, but I do see that it can go way beyond that. Whoever this person is that puts you into a position of feeling like you couldn't stop overachieving, trying to strive to the highest form of success, but I see that it wasn't necessarily your version of success. That's what you've been working on, healing and overcoming, and you've done a great job. Most definitely done a great job. See, they put you in this position right here. This is what you came out of. You came out of what we call the dark night of the soul. And if you walked your journey, you know what I'm talking about. Remember when you went down into this feeling of being in the dumps, and you saw things, you saw people, you saw the truth around you, and it didn't feel very good. And not only did you see it about other people, but you also saw it about yourself. And when we come out of this, when we walk out of this, and we can start seeing things very clearly, we're trying to master the divine masculine and divine feminine within. And that's what the journey is. Your divine masculine is your logic, your divine feminine is your emotions. So we have to walk in balance, mastering light and dark, mastering the positive and the negative aspects of life. That is our primary purpose here on earth, but that's just everybody general. Walking into your true soul purpose is what needs to come in. Whoever this person is, they divided you. They made you feel bad about you. They made you see things that were not real. And again, it took you a while. Some of you, it was your love partner. It was your every relationship that you can think of. They may have been a master manipulator when it comes to relationships, always picking the wrong partner. But the beautiful thing is what I'm seeing, you're starting a new cycle. So even if you pulled yourself out of that, let's say you did that 5, 10 years ago, 2, 3 years ago, you pulled yourself out of that, or you're about to. You have changed a cycle, and the cycle is changing. The energy is shifting, and we're going through another big change. This one is going to take you further than where you were before. This particular individual, for some of you, I feel it's more like a romantic partner or a business partner or a best friend. Okay, I don't necessarily see it as family, but it can be. It's up to you. Put in the comments who it was for you that put you into the dark night of the soul. Do not use their full name, just initials or their first name only. All right, we're not trying to expose people on this channel. We're here to help you, period. This was hard. And when we come out of this stage, we throw everything into a new masterpiece, and all these ideas and this creativity come flooding in, where we have all this inspiration and this energy, and then all of a sudden we feel like we're down again, right? So we have to master the flow of our own energy, the flow of positive to negative in every form, in every aspect. And right now what you're being guided to do is to put more time and attention into enjoying life. Enjoying life is going to bring somebody in that is going to be absolutely incredible for you. This person is going to be very, very honest. This person is going to be more open, but it's about opening your heart to a new concept, to a new possibility. And some, it may very well be an actual person who will be your partner, in business, in a project. Okay, when I say project, that is for those of you who aren't working. That's what that's about. Whatever you devote your energy and time into is changing, and it's escalating. Threes are going to be your number from now until June 20th. 33333. Creating a new soul family, creating a soul community. Some of you, I see, are going to be building a community where you are opening up a gate. You may be getting like, oh, I'm seeing 10 acres of land, a big piece of land where you've got plots on there and people. Maybe you're doing tiny homes, a tiny home community, or a trailer park, an RV to relax and rest. And I see a pond. There's a pond there. Let us know if that's you, if that's what you've been thinking of. This is your sign to do whatever that is. Now I'm going to pull the last message for you, and I'll give you the real guided message in just a moment. But this is a really, it's a big deal for Aries, right? Because you work diligently and you're good at what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. It matters that whatever you chose to do, you're putting all your energy and effort in. To make a decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, and which way takes me away from it? Now that makes a lot of sense in what we're talking about, because if you're putting everything into one basket, you can't get the whole fridge full. That was my analogy. That wasn't from the guides. But if we only have a basket of fruit, and we need the vegetables, we need the other things that go with it. So they're saying, don't throw everything into one area. You have to make that big choice on how you're going further. We walk with you every day, Aries. We watch over you. We pick things up off the ground because you don't see them. You're so busy and so focused, you will trip if we don't help you. You ask us for help and we're always here, but sometimes you push us away. You hold your hand up and you push us away and yet expect a miracle. Together, we will create the miracle that you've been asking for. You are the miracle, and we want you to get what you want. We want you to enjoy life because in order to get what you want, you have to realize the joy that is around you. And if you're too focused in one direction, you can't see it. We're going to be moving things in front of you again, like we have in the past. You won't trip over them, but we'll put them in a way that you can actually see them in front of you. See them to where you can grab onto them. And this will help you pull, like a rope, an energy cord that's going to lift you into a new path. All right, you guys, much love.